We need individuals that are here.
You're aiming your remarks at Dr. Osama Hassan, who is on the panel and is representing the Quilliam Foundation. Here's your chance to respond.
I never used the word moderate Muslim earlier. I never claimed to represent the Muslim community. But I am part of the Muslim community by the grace of God. But we're also facing a problem which there are more British people in IS.
50s America.
Sprawa 39.
Women, which of course was incredibly scandalous at the time it's set.
Therese Balamet. Carol. Tell me you know what you're doing. I never did.
Can I just ask what are the stats about women in film?
Zlokalizował płaszcz Zofii I umieścił w nim pluskwę.
We have to work hard to do is understand why is there such a shortage of women directors.
Number 1 for Yorkshire and Northern Lincolnshire.
Your music.
Your music.
Your life. Viking FM.
Saturday morning, jumped out of bed.
Yeah, because Bed Bath and Beyond, clearly it hasn't worked for them in the sense they give so much away that their bottom line's going.
Well, I think there was news in the Wall Street Journal this week that Whole Foods, a very premium supplier of healthy foods, was going to let 1,500 people go, and one of the reasons they announced that is because they've been perceived as higher price, and the article said that this is going to allow them to sell at more competitive prices. So even Whole Foods, a tremendous retailer, incredibly successful story, is under price pressure.
Discounts maybe the death of some things, but it's a way of attracting custom, but you just have to make sure that you're not getting too much off. Mind you, I've got a big pot at home that sits on the mantelpiece full of these cards that come through the door, and it enables me to go off and pretend at least I'm saving money than I'm spending. That's where we all fall down. Anyway, thanks very much to Bob, thanks to Angela, thanks to all of you for listening. Back same time tomorrow. Bye-bye.
This is the BBC World Service. The news is in a couple of minutes. But first,
In the Balance is back. This is the program that makes sense of the big financial stories around the world. From the challenges of climate change,
we are saying we will...
BBC News at midnight. This is David Miles. A gunman in the American state of Oregon has shot dead at least 13 people on a college campus. President Obama says gun laws must be tightened. Russia has defended its airstrikes in Syria and its targeting of rebel groups other than Islamic State. Hundreds of Israeli soldiers are being deployed in the West Bank after a Jewish couple was shot dead in front of their children.
The Royal Scottish National Orchestra, conducted by Naomi Yerby. Now, before midnight, we'll head to the movies with Morricone on Smooth Classics, and before we see out October 1st, perhaps the perfect piece of music for this time of year plays next from Vivaldi on Classic FM.
Alan Titchmarsh on Classic FM with Ireland.com.
Well, to be honest with you. But no, I mean, I've just decided, it's great being a playwright because you're behind the scenes a lot, and people know your name, but they probably don't know what you look like, which is no bad thing. A bit like, I guess, being on radio a bit.
John Godber there, talking about his fears of flying and missing out on a meeting with Mel Gibson because he doesn't like to fly. I'm just thinking, my major fear, snakes. Couldn't abide them. Couldn't even look at a picture of a snake. There was an advert for beer, and it entailed a green snake crawling across the screen from left to right.
BBC Radio Cambridgeshire.
That's certainly the case at MK Social in the Theatre District. With a late licence until 4 a.m, we have some of the biggest nights out in Milton Keynes. No 2 weekends are the same with social sessions, pop fiction, boogie nights, bombastic 90s, discotheque and sociology. Plus, special guest DJs including MKFM's Alex Grosvenor and London's DJ Philip.
It's Kisstory, so tweet us at KissFMUK and use the hashtag Kisstory to tell us your favourite old school anthems.
Traveller in Time from the album Demons and Wizards, 1972. The album art for this album particularly suspect as well. If you've got the album, get it out again, look at it carefully, and look in the top left-hand corner of the album and see what you see. If you've not seen it before, you'll be going, how come I never saw that after all these years? You're right, Heap. Well worth a listen again if you thought you knew what they were all about.
Hands on the trigger, all eyes on the gun. I don't believe that we're strong enough to hold on.